Good morning, everybody. It's me again, and I am here in Paradise Valley, and I'm live. So this is me working on my radio video, and it's so much fun. And it's 2023, and it's July, and the new times are set, and I dropped the minute, and it's looking beautiful. So let's see. Nextly, what do we have? Oh, my Irish walk. I'm like half asleep in here. It's my Irish walk. So one day I was a small girl in the city of Paradise Valley, and I'm Irish, so that's good, and English, and I'm American. Anyway, so for all my life, I was always walking, 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 which is something super common for Irish people. And just this year, I was walking, 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 and there's actually a ditch that I've walked through before when I was like 12 years old. This is a good radio morning broadcast. And I'm drinking Constant Comet tea. And so I was walking, and just this year, I walked in the same ditch, but it was meaningful. And the grass was all yellow, and that's like the color of the sun. So that was cool. And so walking, and the grass is the color of the sun. And yeah. So then I walked like through this cul-de-sac after that. And so I was calling that, it's like an Irish walk. So I was calling it because it is. So Irish little girls just need to go walking because they're so happy and free. And that's so sweet. So then I came home from that and I watched Brave, and that movie said, quote, "It's the land that calls you." And like for my whole life, I was walking all over the sidewalks in the city, and um, this city specifically, like I just learned honors, like Irish and English people, like proper. I learned about it, so it's like a lot of people who settled here, like are very much welcome, who are Irish and English, and also British. And so it was just so perfect for me to have walked in that ditch before, and then like have a calling for me to go there and like see the grass and know that it was like yellow grass that was like the sun. And there's also a Tangled quote that says something like, "I'm awake," or no, the sun's awake, so I'm awake. She's like this whiny little princess, and it's just the sweetest thing. So I like that. And um, I can't tell you everything because then it would be, you know, not special. But then I watched the sunset and it was so beautiful. And I walked back home. And I have to tell you this part because it was just too good. Is the trees that I saw were all weeping willows, and they were really, really big. And they were so beautiful. It was like something in like tantalizing grace. Like the sun was setting, but the like sky was white, and I was just looking like at these tall trees, like walking home with my eyes just wide open. And there was like even like notes about love before I left. So there was like this white tulle that was hanging from this giant willow tree. And in Ireland's culture, we do like things that are like really heavy, um, like in weight in their meaning. So, like when you're doing something that's meaningful, it's like a huge, huge deal. So, like like you're allowed to wander around and just stare at things because like you're just supposed to be like with the land, I guess. Is what I learned. So that's really cool. But these trees were so beautiful, and I was walking home, and of course the longest walk ever, but I didn't care. And I walked around this cul-de-sac and back home, and I was walking past a street sign, and it was called Willow, and I was like, oh, that was just so sweet. Like all those willows, and here it is, Willow. So that was beautiful. And then I went into town a later date, and the same trees were in there, lining both corners. And I was just looking at these willows, just like, oh my gosh. And so, like, I'm so one with this land now. Like, So for me, so I'm so happy I'm reviewing this because it's really important. Trying to see if I have anything else in Ireland. I think it's just this O'Reilly Auto Parts car dealership and the Dubliner where I've been eating little tiny cheeseburgers and dreaming about drinking beer since I was 5 with my dad. So I don't know. I think that's everything. It's not a complex place, I guess, for us Irish people, but that's the end of it. Oh, and the Irish Cultural Center in downtown Phoenix, but that's where we draw the line. Or drinking shots of Jameson with quarters on St. Patrick's Day by yourself. And it doesn't matter what bar you go to either. You can even be Asian. Just little Irish people in America. Okay. And I'm gonna end my special video on the sun's awake, so I'm awake. Okay, good morning. Goodbye.